Hey dear ones, I'm excited. I want to do something new. Or actually it's not new, it's more I want to focus on one thing. Because the most important thing that Neville teaches is that we create our reality by our own wonderful human imagination, which is God. And Christ awakens in us through realizing that. And while a lot of us are pushed on this path through heartache, sickness, like something big that happens in your life, and then you're like, okay, I've tried all the conventional ways and it doesn't work, and somehow you come to Neville. What Neville teaches about is what I said, the power of your wonderful human imagination, living in the assumption of the wish fulfilled. And this was also a question of Daisy, one of my viewers. And I decided to make more videos about living in the wish fulfilled and how to assume a state and how to stay in the state, how to get back in the state. And also, I have a super big reader of Neville here. All his work is, by the way, is free online. I will put some links down below so you don't have to pay for anything. I just love to have a bounded version. And I also ordered audiobooks that I listen to. So I do pay for it, but you can read it and listen to everything for free. You have free YouTubes and you have free PDFs. So I will put the link down below to all the texts that Neville wrote. I think I'm losing track a bit of what I wanted to do. So I'm announcing here and now that I will focus on states and living in the wish fulfilled, because that's what a state is. A state is nothing more than assuming to be the being that you already that you want to be, that you already are the person that you want to be. So this is, maybe you want to become a father or a mother and you haven't conceived yet, or you want to be married and you are not in a relationship yet with that person, or you want to own a house. All of these things, if you don't see it yet outside of you, it is somewhere inside of you. You just have to assume the state of the wish fulfilled. Okay, I think until here we're on the same page for everyone that knows Neville. And what I want to do as well is, so I'm going to do the chapters of the power of awareness. I'm going to read them to you. And I just see how we go. No, I'm not going to say that out loud. I don't want to fix anything to my person by saying I am and then da 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 da. So I'm going to keep that inside what I wanted to say. So the power of awareness, chapter 1. All things, when they are admitted, are made manifest by the light. For everything that is made manifest is light. The light is consciousness, and consciousness is one, manifesting in legions of forms or levels of consciousness. There is no one that is not all that is. For consciousness, though expressed in an infinite series of levels, is not divisional. There is no real separation or gap in consciousness. I am cannot be divided. I may conceive myself to be a rich man, a poor man, a beggar man, or a thief. But the center of my being remains the same, regardless of the concept I hold of myself. I'm going to repeat that part. I am cannot be divided. I may conceive myself to be a rich man, a poor man, a beggar man, or a thief. But the center of my being remains the same, regardless of the concept I hold of myself. So do you understand that? You are always the I am. And you can put many pictures, you can put many things on that, but the being remains the same. And the beggar or the rich man it's just a form of the I am, but the I am always remains the same, which is cool, which means that it's everything, which means that you can inhabit all the different things that you choose. At the center of manifestation, there's only one I am, manifesting in legions of forms or concepts of itself. And I am that I am. It's actually super cool because Wayne Dyer, I'm not sure if you ever heard of him. He was an amazing person. He passed away not so long ago to the realms of the angels. And he always said, I am that I am. And he had it from Neville, by the way. I am is the self-definition of the absolute, the foundation on which everything rests. I am is the first cause substance. So realize that everything that you say after I am is what you fix onto yourself. So choose your words and your thoughts carefully. And you can do it because you're a rock star. Like I am. I'm a rock star. Okay. I am is the self-definition of God. I am hath sent me unto you. Oh goodness, sorry. I am hath sent me unto you. I am that I am. Be still and know that I am God. With the be still and know that I am God, that's a really cool one, because it means that whenever you're stressed out, whenever you're like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore, and whatever that is, just be still, go inside, be silent. Just be silent and realize that you are God. I am is a feeling of permanent awareness. The very center of consciousness is the feeling of I am. I may forget who I am, where I am, what I am, but I cannot forget that I am. One more time. I am is a feeling of permanent awareness. The very center of consciousness is the feeling of I am. I may forget who I am, where I am, what I am, but I cannot forget that I am, because you're being the whole day, every day. Still chapter 1. Okay. 2 more pages. The awareness of being remains, regardless of the degree of forgetfulness of who, where, and what I am. I am is that which, amid unnumbered forms, is ever the same. This great discovery of cause reveals that, good or bad, man is actually the arbiter of his own fate, and that it is his concept of himself that determines the world in which he lives, and his concept of himself is his reactions to life. In other words, if you are experiencing ill health, knowing the truth about cause, you cannot attribute the illness to anything other than to the particular arrangement of the basic cause substance. An arrangement which was produced by your reactions to life and is defined by your concept, I am unwell. And this is why you are told, let the weak man say, I am strong. For by his assumption, the cause substance I am is rearranged and must therefore manifest that which its rearrangement affirms. This principle governs every aspect of your life, be it social, financial, intellectual, or spiritual. And I'm going to stop there because this is a lot of information. And chapter 1 isn't finished, but it doesn't matter because we have enough time. And to wrap it up, you are what you think you are. And that is what we will discover and work on with the series that are going to be focused on assuming the wish fulfilled. And to be able to assume the wish fulfilled and to be able to be in the state and stay in the state and choose the state, we have to research everything around it. So we dissect it and we pull it apart. And the more we do it, the more we understand it. And the better we understand it, the easier it also is to go into state, to be into state, and to stay into state. And also, don't forget to have fun, because that's actually what life is about. Not to be like, "Ooh, I want this, I have to have this." No, it's about to have fun with this whole process, and then not only manifest this marriage, this house, this car, but bigger things than that. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I wanted to say I love you. I can, right? I love you because we're all one. And yeah, see you next time. Mwah.